Chosen one, today marks a pivotal moment in your spiritual path. If you're engaging with this message now, understand this is not coincidence. According to countless accounts of spiritual awakening, timing plays a significant role in transformation, and you are being brought into alignment for a very specific reason. For many, change feels distant, something hoped for but not always seen. Yet there are rare moments when shifts begin to happen faster than expected. This is one of those moments. You are being positioned for an internal and external transformation that is already underway. The conditions are in place. The signs are clear. Now, the key question remains, are you prepared to receive it? You may have noticed a change in your energy or thinking recently. This isn't simply a coincidence. It signals a form of spiritual acceleration. Long-held dreams, intentions, and prayers that once seemed delayed are beginning to manifest with greater speed. This transformation, however, is not automatic. It requires your attention, your alignment, and your readiness. Preparation is essential. Much like a gardener clearing the soil before planting, the inner landscape must be ready for the seeds of breakthrough to grow. This includes clearing emotional clutter, letting go of past pain, and opening your heart to possibility. The breakthrough isn't waiting for tomorrow, it's preparing to arrive before tonight. The journey leading to this moment has not been easy. You've likely faced setbacks, delays, and inner doubts. But what may have felt like rejection or abandonment was, in fact, redirection. Every hardship carried a purpose. Every closed door shaped the endurance required for this elevation. Your resilience matters. Every moment you chose hope over despair or prayer over silence, you positioned yourself for divine reward. Faith under pressure does not go unnoticed. Now, after a season of quiet perseverance, you stand on the threshold of long-awaited answers. This shift is not just spiritual, it has the potential to affect your relationships, your health, your finances, and your sense of purpose. The idea of divine timing is often spoken about in spiritual teachings, and it holds particular relevance here. Timing is not always linear, it's not about the date on a calendar. It's about preparation meeting opportunity. It's about inner readiness matching outer circumstances. That's what's happening now. Think of it this way, just as certain flowers only bloom at specific times of year, certain blessings only emerge when you're truly prepared to receive them. You may not have known it before, but your preparation has matched the spiritual timing. The atmosphere around you is shifting, and fast. It's important to note that this transformation is not something that happens to you, it's something that happens through you. You are not a passive recipient in this shift, you are an active participant. This means setting intentions, taking responsibility, and showing up fully present. Forgiveness plays a major role in this preparation. Releasing resentment or bitterness, toward others or yourself, is often the most critical and challenging step. But it is also one of the most liberating. Without that emotional release, spiritual elevation remains limited. Ask yourself, what emotional debts are you still carrying? What pain or regret are you still holding on to? These are not burdens you have to carry any longer. In fact, they may be the final barriers standing between you and the full realization of your transformation. One of the earliest signs of divine transformation is a shift in personal energy. This might show up as sudden clarity, renewed motivation, or a sense of inner peace that wasn't there before. These are not small changes, they are signals that your inner frequency is beginning to match the vibration of the blessings that are coming your way. As this shift deepens, you may find yourself becoming more magnetic. You might notice people responding to you differently. New conversations may begin, doors may open, and relationships that once felt strained may begin to soften. These are tangible signs that your environment is responding to your inner alignment. In spiritual language, the term chosen one is often used to describe someone with a distinct purpose, someone whose life is designed to impact others in meaningful ways. If this message resonates with you deeply, it is a clear sign that you carry this identity. This doesn't mean your journey will be easier. In fact, it often means quite the opposite. But it also means the rewards and responsibilities assigned to you carry unique weight and meaning. You've been refined for this season. You've passed tests others never saw. You've maintained faith when evidence seemed lacking. And now, because of that unwavering spiritual posture, your life is beginning to shift into new territory. The timing is significant. The message is clear. Before the day ends, the shift will be more noticeable. This could look like unexpected contact from someone important, news you weren't anticipating, or a breakthrough in a long-standing area of frustration. Do not disregard subtle changes. Sometimes spiritual fulfillment doesn't arrive with fanfare, it begins quietly, through small decisions and synchronicities that build into something greater. This is why your presence in this moment matters. You are being invited to align, not just spiritually, but practically, with the opportunities heading your way. Chosen one, the transformation has already started. You are not waiting for it, you are living it. The most critical thing now is how you respond. Will you release what no longer serves you? Will you embrace your identity as a vessel of divine purpose? And will you prepare for what's coming by stepping fully into alignment? This isn't theoretical. The energy is real, the signs are present, and the opportunity is live. By the time night falls, you may look back on this moment as the beginning of everything changing. As we continue from where we left off, Chosen One, understand this, the groundwork for transformation has already been laid. What remains is your conscious alignment with it. The coming hours are not ordinary, they are marked for a breakthrough. But it requires more than awareness. It demands your full spiritual engagement and participation. The most profound changes often begin internally, quietly, and without public display. That's where your breakthrough is forming. Within. And that inner alignment will inevitably reflect outward in the form of new opportunities, relationships, insights, and clarity. You may begin noticing subtle yet significant shifts. Your intuition may sharpen. You might sense when to say no, when to step forward, or when to speak with confidence. This is not accidental. It's a sign that spiritual wisdom is becoming more accessible to you. The gateway to this higher awareness is openness. Being open means resisting the urge to retreat into fear, doubt, or past limitations. It means trusting the process, even when the full picture hasn't yet formed. If you've been sensing that change is close but can't explain why, that's because your spiritual senses are beginning to align with divine timing. For a long time, you may have wrestled with uncertainty. Maybe you've questioned your decisions, your path, or even your purpose. That fog is lifting. You are entering a phase where confusion will be replaced with certainty. The choices you once agonized over will become clearer. Paths that once seemed closed will now open with minimal resistance. Clarity is one of the most powerful gifts in a time of spiritual shift. It allows you to move with confidence rather than hesitation. And in that confidence, you'll make decisions that align with your true purpose, decisions that produce peace, stability, and progress. You may notice a change not just within, but around you. Some relationships may strengthen. Others may drift. Certain environments will feel more aligned, while others may become uncomfortable. These changes are normal. They are not disruptions, they are realignments. As your internal energy shifts, it will naturally reshape your external circumstances. People who resonate with your new frequency will gravitate toward you. Those who no longer align may fade away. It's part of the spiritual refinement process. Don't resist it. Instead, view it as a sign that your growth is taking effect. With transformation comes influence, not in the sense of status or control, but in terms of impact. You will begin to notice how your words, energy, and presence influence those around you. People may seek your guidance. They may ask how you remain calm under pressure or hopeful in uncertainty. This isn't coincidence. It's a sign that your divine purpose is activating. You're no longer simply navigating life, you're shaping environments through your presence. And that, chosen one, is part of your calling. This influence isn't about ego. It's about responsibility. You've been prepared not just to receive, but to model faith, strength, and clarity for others who are just beginning their journey. As you step further into this role, you'll feel a deeper sense of fulfillment. A major part of this shift involves healing, physical, emotional, and spiritual. You may begin to notice old wounds surfacing. This is not a setback, it's a signal that healing is underway. The pain that once held you back no longer has power over you. It is rising to the surface to be released. Allow yourself to confront it, not with fear but with grace. You're not going backward, you're clearing space. Each emotional release is making room for something better, peace, energy, and clarity. Sometimes healing means letting go of stories you've told yourself for years, stories of unworthiness, rejection, or failure. Those narratives no longer serve you. This is a new chapter, and it requires a new self-concept. You are not defined by the pain. You are shaped by the healing. Expect to see changes within your family and close relationships. Healing is not confined to individuals, it often flows into families and communities. Broken bonds may begin to mend. Misunderstandings may be resolved. People who once distanced themselves may come back into your life, not out of obligation, but because the spiritual energy surrounding you is shifting the dynamics. This restoration is a byproduct of your inner transformation. You are no longer approaching relationships from a place of scarcity or pain, but from wholeness. That shift brings peace. And peace is magnetic. Let these renewed connections be guided by wisdom, not pressure. Restoration is not about returning to what once was, but building something new on a foundation of truth, respect, and mutual growth. As your energy aligns, expect opportunities to emerge, often from unexpected places. An email. A phone call. A conversation with a stranger. These aren't just chance encounters. They are the material signs of the spiritual groundwork you've laid. You do not need to chase what is already aligned for you. Your task is not to control the outcome, but to remain open and prepared. When you are in alignment, the right opportunities will seek you out. This isn't about working harder, it's about working from clarity. Chosen one, you are in the midst of something bigger than yourself. This is not just about personal success or fleeting relief. This is about stepping into your divine role in this world. You are being aligned with the version of yourself you were always meant to be. Now, the time has come to act, not in haste, but in clarity. Release the doubt. Prepare your heart. Let go of what no longer serves your path. And most importantly, believe that the transformation is not coming, it has already begun. The divine shift is not something you watch happen. It is something you step into. And you are being called, right now, to do exactly that. This is your moment. Let it unfold. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you're being called to go. Your transformation is already in motion, now it's time to act. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel so you never miss an update crafted to support your spiritual journey. Like this video if you feel aligned with the message, and comment the word "ready" to affirm your next step. By engaging, you're not just supporting this platform, you're declaring to yourself and the universe that you're prepared for what's coming. Share this with someone who needs encouragement today. Remember, chosen one, you're not alone on this path. The shift is happening, and your readiness is the key. Stay centered, stay faithful, and walk confidently into the next chapter of your life. The journey continues, make sure you're part of it.